Hey guys, Churchy here. I recently bought Outward on special for 35 AUD on Steam, and I quickly noticed that in Outward you buy all of your skills with silver, which is the currency in Outward. This means that in the world of Outward, much like our own, wealth is power. In this video, I'm going to show you how to go from zero to hero in Outward. I'll show you a few key alchemy recipes that will help you take advantage of the economy, and from the beginning of the game, you'll have a way to quickly earn as much silver as you want, and you won't even have to leave the starting town. Let's get to it. Not much to do in the intro area, just make sure you grab this bandage.
You were on that ship too, weren't you?
If you can't make the payments you missed, we will seize your home!
After the game's intro area, you'll find yourself in the town of Cierzo, and you'll also find yourself in a bit of a pickle. You'll have 5 days to either pay 150 silver or earn a tribal favor, or you will lose your lovely lighthouse home. You want to keep your house, so the quickest and easiest way to solve this problem is to head down to the Cierzo storage. You can find a door in the hillside below your lighthouse. Make sure you pick up any loot you find on your way, and also grab the loot down here. Then head past the troglodytes, make sure you have a bandage in your inventory, and then jump off the ledge and head out to the beach. Head up the beach until you find an injured Mr. Mitchell Aberdeen. Give the poor fellow a bandage and you will have earned a tribal favor.
I can't move. I can feel it working. Oh, thanks a bunch. Ow. I don't think I'm fit to run back home just yet.
Now you can head back to town. Once you're back in town, head to the town hall and talk to Rissa. That will complete the quest and you'll get to keep your lighthouse. While you're here, head upstairs and loot the chest. You should find an item that will sell for a nice amount of silver. Now go sell all the loot you've gathered to the town Alchemist and you should have enough money to buy an alchemy kit from them. Gather 6 wood from a tree, head down to the beach near the merchants and set up a couple of campfires. Place the alchemy kit on one of them. Now we're ready to have some fun. We're going to repeat a process of gathering ingredients, buying ingredients, crafting recipes and selling what we craft for a large profit, while also stockpiling some other ingredients and crafted items to sell at another location later. I'll show you what a typical gather, buy, craft, sell loop will look like and explain the recipes we're making and why as we go along. So the first thing that you want to do is head outside and start gathering garberry and crabeye bushes. The garberry bushes will give you garberries, which can be used to turn into garberry jam and then make travel rations with a bit of salt. But mainly you want to activate these bushes because there's a chance that they'll drop an ochre spice beetle, and the ochre spice beetles can be quite handy for some recipes later on, like the discipline potion, which is quite a nice recipe. The reason you want to gather the crabeye seeds from the crabeye bushes is because you're going to cook them and use them in a recipe from this video. Once you've made your way here, gathering the bushes as you go, head down to the beach for a spot of fishing. If you need a fishing pole, you can find one on the docks just up on the right there. The reason you're doing some fishing is because you can find some pretty valuable ingredients like that Azura shrimp that will sell for 9 silver. You can also combine some of the ingredients you find at a cooking station to make other valuable recipes. Next, head over to this merchant here.
Greetings, friend.
You want to buy any thick oil that he has and anything else you're interested in. In this case, I'm buying palladium spikes because you can salvage that and turn it into a palladium scrap, which you can use for some recipes later in the game. Next,
Hey
head
there.
over to the Alchemist. She's the most important stop. Buy any blood mushrooms she has, any gravel beetles, any star mushrooms, turnips, and any linen cloths, and any thick oil that she has. Most of these we'll be using for recipes in a moment. The linen cloth you want to turn into bandages and save for later on. Next, head over to the shopkeeper. All that you need to buy
Is there
from him
something you need?
is any linen cloths that he has and any thick oil that he has. You can also buy a cooking pot from him if you need one. Head back down to the beach and light up your campfires. And then head over to the alchemy kit. The first recipe we'll make is the Astral Potion. You make this by combining clean water with a star mushroom and a turnip, and that will create 3 Astral Potions. Once you've sold all 3, you will have made a profit of 13 silver. The next recipe we'll make is the Life Potion. You make this by combining clean water with a blood mushroom and a gravel beetle. Don't sell these now, stockpile them for later, I'll explain why shortly. Next up is the Warm Potion. This is one of my favorites because it's a very simple recipe and quite profitable. To make this recipe, all you need to do is combine clean water with thick oil, and that will yield 3 warm potions. And again, once you've sold all 3, you will have made a profit of 10 silver. Now that you've run out of water, just head over to the ocean and grab some from there. And now head over to the cooking pot and boil the water, because that's going to provide you with clean water and salt. You'll need salt for one of the recipes in a second. While you're at the cooking pot, you may as well combine some of the fish ingredients. Some of these recipes are quite handy because they just get you more profits than if you sold the ingredients individually. Once that's done, head back over to the alchemy kit. Actually, while you're at the cooking pot, make sure that you grill the crab eye seeds. And then once you've done that, head back over to the alchemy kit, and then you'll be able to make toxic charges. Again, another really handy recipe because you've gathered all the ingredients, so it's just pure profit. Finish making the warm potions, and then once that's done, all you really have to do is sell your products that you've created, you know? Sell them to whichever merchant you want. Usually I'll come over to the blacksmith
What can I do?
because I'll buy any iron scraps that they have because they're quite handy. I'll buy any iron spikes because I'll turn them into iron scraps. Iron scraps are handy for a couple of reasons. You can turn them into arrows. That's usually what I end up doing with them. But you can also sell them at another location, which I'll talk about in a second.
All right.
But yeah, make sure that you do actually sell all of the items you've made. And then once you've sold everything that you want to sell and bought anything that you want to sort of buy, then all you really need to do is head back up to your lighthouse. So make your way back up there. And then all you have to do is just drop whatever you're not using off at your stash. Usually keep anything that you might use in the next run through of this in your inventory, so any spare fish or crab eye seeds, anything like that. And then all you do is you go up to your bed and you wait for 3 days, and that will reset all the merchants, and you'll be able to do this whole process again. Easy as that. And that's basically how you can pretty much make as much silver as you want right at the beginning of the game. And you don't even have to leave the town if you don't want to, because I know I did at the start, but you can just start doing the alchemy straight away if you want to. The reason we've been collecting linen cloths, iron scraps, and stockpiling life potions is because you can turn 2 linen cloths into a bandage, and you can sell bandages and iron scraps for 5 silver and life potions for 15 silver at the Vendavil Fortress, which you'll be able to clear out fairly early in the game. You sell the iron scraps to one of the slaves, and for any iron scraps that you purchased earlier, you'll be making a profit of 2 silver per scrap.
You've earned this.
You can sell your bandages to the Vendavil nurse, and you'll make a profit of 3 silver on any you made using linen cloths you bought. Or if you're really keen, you can also sell any other bandages you've bought for a profit of 2 silver. The main reason we're here, and also the most profitable aspect of this, is the life potions. You can sell 1 life potion to the nurse for 15 silver. This means that if you sell the life potions you made earlier, you'll make a profit of 22 silver for every 3 you sell. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video and that it's shown you a thing or two. Have a good day or night, whichever it may be, and I'll see you in the next video.